Bonjour monsieur.
Bonjour.
Now I know that applause is not for me. Fantastic. Good evening, everybody. My name's Heather Reisman. I am Indigo's chief book lover, and it is always my pleasure to welcome you here to an evening at Indigo. Tonight is going to be a special one because we have a very, very special guest. As most of you know in this audience, our guest is the twice elected member of Parliament for Papineau in Montreal, and leader of the Liberal Party of Canada, a great Liberal Party of Canada. As a parliamentarian, he has been a Liberal Party critic for youth, post-secondary education, amateur sport, multiculturalism. This evening, Mr. Trudeau. All right. Now, this is something of a special honor and rounding the circle for me to be here interviewing you tonight, because I worked on this moment.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much the question a lot of people have been asking. I'm only 42 years old. Sure, I've had a fairly interesting life, but why share a memoir or an autobiography right now? It's very much in recognition of the fact that at the age of 42, I'm going to be asking next year for people to make a very serious decision about the kind of country we want and to make a choice in the election. And I think the way I've engaged in politics has been in an open and transparent way, trying to be positive about both the vision and the solutions that I'm bringing forward. And I want people to have a sense of who I am beyond the headlines of, oh, he was born at 24 Sussex and somehow he feels justified that that's enough to go back. There's a lot that happened in between, and I'm glad to be able to share that with you.
Well, you know, that's a desire. We all know what the burning desire was in your father's gut. What is the burning desire? What is the one thing, if you could make it different in Canada, what is the one thing you would make different?
The one thing I'd like to make different is to have the bond of trust restored between citizens and government. Not just having citizens trust the government, but having a government that trusts its citizens once again. The cynicism that we see in politics, around politics, the fact that it's become very, very useful in politics to play up negativity and division. Attack ads work, so we know. Yes, they work to get elected. But once you've gotten elected, by having divided people, by having pitted community against community, east against west, having denigrated and attacked your opponents, it becomes very, very difficult to then govern responsibly for the whole of the country. And that's something that I find is impeding our capacity as a country to fulfill our collective hopes and dreams. Because of all the big issues that we're facing, whether they be around the environment, around the economy, around creating a real and fair chance for Canadians, around creating opportunity for our kids, the way our parents created opportunity for us that might not hold anymore. The fact is that those problems can only be solved not if the right person makes the right decisions up at top, although that helps, but if citizens once again step up and engage and understand that being a citizen is more than just voting and paying your taxes and obeying the law, but is being committed every day to shaping the community of which you are part. And what drives me into politics and what makes me feel that I have something important to offer as Prime Minister of this country is the fact that I believe in this country. I believe in this country in a way that is deeply informed by all the experiences I had growing up, that yes, featured a lot of unique experiences for sure, but also a lot of experiences that many people can relate to, whether it was divorce or mental illness or deaths of loved ones. But also, I was deeply shaped by the kinds of conversations and experiences and life I've had living across this country, drawing people together in various jobs and various endeavors, and realizing that the primary job of a Prime Minister is to create solutions for Canadians, is to draw people together and empower them to build a better future for themselves, for their family, for future generations. And that's something that is missing from politics today.
One of the things